Well, hey, and welcome to another episode of Beetle Dustino, coming at you again today with yet another video and yet another Paul McCartney SHM-CD news announcement video. So we've got Wave 4 announced, and I had it completely correct again. Stay tuned for more after the intro. All right, as I know I talk with my hands, and you're going to see stuff on my arms, especially that if I use this arm. I've been in the hospital. I'm just going to say that. That's what's going on. I've had IVs poked and prodded by lab. I'll maybe explain a little more after the end of the video here. So just stay tuned with that. But I have had the news, as everybody else has been telling me too. I've had a lot of commenters commenting to me, hey, you were spot on. You got this predicted. And yeah, the news just came out the other day that we have the next wave, Wave 4 of the Paul McCartney SHM-CDs. So SHM, super high material. Debatable if it's any better or not, but supposedly they use a better foil metallic in it, and it's supposed to make it sound a little better. I know maybe if you got a better sound system, might get a little more benefit, but it'll play on any CD player. But what is, to me, the story of these is the packaging, because they all come in the mini LP paper sleeve packaging that they do in Japan, which literally, as it says with mini LP, it just shrinks down like an LP package, and then they mimic that package down to the inner sleeves. Usually the disc labels, in these cases, it's been the archive collection. They usually go to the original. But it is an archive collection thing, and the more I've looked at it, I'm shocked. All the other clues I saw that led me to my predictions on this, all my other clues, I never saw this one, which was these are just reissues that have already been existing for a majority of them. There were a couple that weren't, because, like I've always said, it follows the archive and the colored vinyl reissues. And the colored vinyl reissues, if the album was in the colored vinyl reissue, there was a SHM-CD mini LP package version of it already, whenever that 2017, 2018, and 2019, whenever that was released in that series. And that's why it's been pretty easy for me to predict this. There were a handful that haven't been in the colored vinyl reissue, but have been in the archive collection, and that's why they've been included in this too. So I think that would be Wildlife, Red Rose Speedway, let's see, Flowers in the Dirt, and I believe Flaming Pie, if I got that right, which, as the news is going to be found out here, is in this wave. So let's get talking about it here, and I'll get the image up here that's got all the different sleeves on it there, so you'll see. But it's Paul is Live, originally came out November 8th of 1993. That'll be the first one in this, which, like I said, I predicted spot on. Then it'll be Flaming Pie, like I just mentioned, May 5th of 1997. Then we got Chaos and Creation in the Backyard, which will be was originally released on September 12th of 2005. Then we got New, which was originally released on October 15th of 2013. And then Amoeba Gig. So I had a little possibility and or last time I made this prediction, and I said if Amoeba Gig was in it, this is going to be the last one. And Amoeba Gig originally came out July 12th, 2019, when it was part of that colored vinyl reissue, or for Amoeba Gig's case, issue. Not just reissue, because that was the first time Amoeba Gig ever existed. So that is what we got coming. And I really don't think there's going to be a fifth wave on this. So I just can't see an angle where another 5 are going to be if it's followed this set with the colored vinyl reissues and the archive collection. The only kind of, I believe it's part of the the colored vinyl reissues is Wide Prairie, Linda McCartney's album. Like I said, that would be kind of my, if that would have been in this wave, then Amoeba Gig would have been saved for the next wave. And there was kind of some newer albums that I could see maybe they could reissue right away as part of this series too. But I don't think that's going to happen, because now there's only 4 of those albums. which would be Egypt Station and McCartney 3, McCartney 3 Imagined, and One Hand Clapping. And I think those have all probably had a mini LP style already. And they've definitely got SHM-CD out there already. So I really don't see that happening with those. I also don't see them going back and backtracking any of them that have missed. I think they were missed on purpose, and that's why I think this is going to be it right here, what we got. So yeah, pretty excited. These are going to coming out on July 25th of this year, 2025. So get your pre-orders in. I know you can get them through Amazon, Paul McCartney store, You Discover Music, any places like that. So just go check where you usually do your pre-orders and that, and you should be able to get them there. I'm ordering mine through Amazon again, just convenience. I'm a Prime member and everything, so why not? So yeah, I guess maybe a little more on this. I had some pretty bad chills and stuff the other night. If you really want to pay attention to this, like I said, it's going to be noticeable. I got bruises up and down my arms, and you can see stuff here and whatnot. But yeah, I had some chills, some kind of fevers, was not feeling well Monday morning, really bad headache. And we've had that Canadian wildfire smoke here. At first I was thinking it was that really messing with me really bad, because that type of stuff does affect me. And I thought it was that at first, and the more I got realizing, I'm like, no, something else is going on here. And finally Tuesday I convinced myself to go into the doctor, and ended up in the ER, and found out I had a really bad infection, and I had to get all that kind of flushed out, and some other stuff came up too. I won't go into all the details on that, but yeah, I had a really bad infection and had to get some care done to that. So I spent a few nights up in the hospital there, about Tuesday night through Friday afternoon, late afternoon there. So that is why, and I might not sound quite as enthusiastic right now or energized, because I am absolutely not. I'm pretty wiped. But I'm trying to get the news out here on this. I want to try to keep my channel going as best as I can, because I got no videos right now for the week. I'm going to try to film another one that'll be out Saturday, that you'll be seeing too, a video I've had planned and been really excited to get out. So hopefully I'll have a little more energy for that one, as it's something I've really been excited to talk about and share here. So, but anyways, I am going to get fully wrapping up. I just want to, once again though, before I do get wrapping up, thank all my subscribers, and thanks to you new subscribers. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do, and do hit the notification bell so you know when I got new videos coming out. Also, please give the video a like. Like I always say, if you've stuck around to this point, you must like it, so please give it a like, and do leave a comment. I love having a discussion with everybody. Let me know your thoughts on these Paul McCartney Japanese SHM-CD. Are you going to get this next wave here? Are you excited about it? I think this is pretty cool. I was able to see the pattern right away, and I think I called it almost that after that first wave was released. I think I had this spot on, each wave spot on right away from the beginning. I got to go double check my videos. I've got a playlist even created where I've been just putting these kind of all together, any that I've talked about, these Japanese SHM-CDs. So go check that out. I'll have a link for the playlist in the description here, and you can go check that out and kind of see the progression on this as I've made my predictions there. So but anyways, I'm going to get fully wrapping out, as I can tell I'm getting a little more. I didn't want to make this too long. So yeah, I'm Beetle Destino, signing out.